Mute microphone. You see me?
Showing the green part. You ain't changed the camera view.
Mute microphone.
I see.
Mute microphone. My accessibility don't help. All right. Poke Box 718, aka Uncle Rico.
Oh, I told you.
Huh?
I told you. I didn't even hear it.
No. It tells me on the other phone.
Oh,
Let's see who jumps in. Welcome, welcome, Mr. Rico. Shout out to Poke Trail 69, aka The Muffin Man. Yeah. Hi, Hunty.
you already got 5 people.
Hi, Jaden. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Mama Be on site. Hi, Miss Cupcake, Little Cupcake.
Okay. Pedros says hola.
Hola, bienvenido a Mama Maya de la Vista.
Oh, it says you have 13 people in your chat.
Welcome, welcome, everyone. Today, we're going to start our part one. Wait, I gotta turn off my other phone. We're gonna speak.
Roberto Riveros says hola.
Hola, bienvenida, bienvenidos. Me tiene que excusar. Yo tengo, I have eyesight. Um, it's not about that. No, no es de mi vista. Vamos a hablar de lo, como, how could we uh, open ourselves to spirit? Okay, there are many different forms. Okay, my way is not the only way. Okay, but I'm going to teach you guys how I was taught by my elders. Um, Hopefully, everyone understands English. Mi español no es muy very good looking, como decía Celia Cruz, pero por ahí vamos. Um, so, voy a dar una historia. Entonces, antes de eso, I'm going to speak about a little bit about myself, okay? And then I'm going to go into a short story so you could understand this first topic, okay? That I think is very, very important because muchos de nosotros, a lot of us, want to do spiritual work or get spiritual answers, and sometimes we don't, or is misunderstood, no se comprende muy claro, and we have, we put blockages on ourselves, you know. Um, Son nosotros mismos que nos bloquean. Excúsame mi español. Um, but again, welcome in, welcome in. I'm so glad to see you guys here. And my a little bit about myself. Many people don't know I'm legally blind. I only see shadows, okay? But I see spirit very clearly. No veo muy claro, pero yo veo los muertos bastante claro, ¿verdad? Pero eso, that doesn't stop me from doing my mission. And I feel my mission is to assist others and guide them the best to my ability, right? Um, I've been seeing and speaking and working with spirits since I was maybe about 5, 6 years old. and my mother was a spiritita, and my godmother, um, a santera also. Um, she had Yemaya, and my um, godmother was crowned with Chango. Um, I am not crowned, okay? Um, but I do have my leques and my few other tools. My mother is Santa Marta, la Dominadora, and I have many spirits of the luau's, congos, etc. Like we all do, right? But I'm sharing that out because, again, I'm not crowned. I work with spirit, and I don't choose to be crowned. That's just my path. You know, everyone is different. Is going to be called to different paths. Um, I have 25 years under my belt of a counselor, advocate in rehabilitation mental facility in New York, and you know, so all this comes into play with my spirituality. So enough about me, and we're gonna get to work. Okay. If there are any questions, I have my assistant on the side that will read the chat. Um, and I'll try to answer your questions to the best of my ability. No comment, no question is silly or not valid. Okay, every question and every comment is valid. We all need to learn and share from one another. This is what's called on us. You know, a little bit quickly about the La letra del año. I'm not a babalao, but what I understood and what I feel that my spirit is telling me. That's they've been saying this for the longest. You know, us religion people, whether it's Catholic, Jehovah, Buddhism, babalaos, sanse, mayumberos, etc. That line could go on. You know, we need to stop pointing the finger at each other, and we need to come together as a whole and do what is Santissimo, God, Source, Allah, whatever you want to call him, has called us to do, you know, and not focus on those that try to tear us down and say that we are praying to a demon or black magic, etc. You know what? I don't take that in any sense of the word, because if you go by the Bible, and the Bible, I'll give you the quote later, but it's you can look it up. You know how many times did they accuse Jesus of idolatry? How many times did they um, accuse Jesus uh, witchery and doing all this black magic, you know. So who am I, for someone, here in this age to accuse me of black magic, etc. I know what I have in my heart, okay? And that information and that force, I want to share it out to you guys, all that are open minded and open heart to hear and receive. Um, I was speaking to my son-in-law or my grandson-in-law, and he's Jehovah. Well, his mother is, and he was baptized in Jehovah, etc. And we were speaking about different religions, etc. And he said he made a remark that you know it's it's so it just blew my mind that you know Jesus, or God, he's not going to recognize a name of a religion, a name of a church. you know he's going to recognize what's in your heart, What's your intention, right? Your intention towards that light, you know. And that I took that to heart because, that's the point, you know. Jesus is going to recognize me for what's in my heart, you know. What was my intentions?
Aiden says hello.
Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Today we are speaking about spiritual basic practices, and I'm about to share a story that I've shared before. I gotta pick up my dog. Sorry. Yeah. So, let me try to plug in my mic. Let's see if it sounds better. I'm working with it. All right. 1 minute. 1 minute. How does that sound, Bronx? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I plugged in the mic. It sounds better?
I can hear you.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go on with the topic, okay? So let's get to work. Um, I shared this story before. Bear with me, okay? There was a man that was in his house and he was about to step out. So he had his car keys in his hands and he was stumbling around the house. All of a sudden, the lights went all black in his house. So he began to stumble around, trying to find the door out or trying to find, a light switch. As he was stumbling, he dropped his keys. So he was like, "Oh my goodness, how I'm going to find my keys in this darkness?" So all of a sudden, he saw a light out the window. It was a lamppost. So he says, "Oh, you know what? I'm going to go outside to look for my keys." So he runs outside and he goes under the lamppost and he's searching on the floor for 5 or 10 minutes for his keys, for his car keys. All of a sudden, the neighbor comes next to assist him. Um, Mike, what are you looking for? He says, "Oh, I dropped my car keys." So the neighbor says, "Well, I'm going to help you out." So the neighbor starts looking all over the floor for the car keys. Um, After a while, the neighbor looks at Mike and says, "But where did you drop your keys?" Mike says, "I dropped it inside the house." The neighbor looked at Mike. "Why are we looking for your keys outside the house if you dropped them inside the house?" Right? This goes to show, that many of us, as human beings, we're always looking outside of ourselves for the answer. We're always looking out to others for the answer. You know, and in the spiritual world, we must. This is important. If you don't ever do anything, you know, you you hang on to this thought. You look, you have to look within, okay? And how we look within, and start clearing out a lot of the clutters that does not serve us. I have many videos repeating the same thing. Um, it's a must, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. When you keep that eye outward, you're not seeing yourself. Many people go around saying, "Oh yes, I know myself, I know myself." um, I'm sure you don't. Okay, we have to go inward first. All right, and when we go inward, we have work to do. Okay, how many of us have anger? Okay, you know, sadness, depression, um, lust, all those beautiful attributes negative brings, um, loneliness, you know, the list could go on. Okay, some of us go through this anger fits and or being unsure of yourself, fear, and we don't know why. Hmm. Right?
B-Pop says, true, he has a plan for each of us.
Welcome in, Deepak. So, um, when when we deal with that anger, okay, we'll cancel out ego because ego is attached to every single one of these that I've mentioned and more. Okay, addictions, things like that. I asked you guys to get a journal. Okay, let me see if I can find mine. A journal book. If I have it upside down, sorry. A journal book. Okay, and you're going to put cut it in three parts. All right. The first part will be where you're going to list all your um, negative characteristics. You're going to have a part for meditation and a part for dream. And when you sit in front of your spiritual table or Bovila, that we'll soon speak more about that. I want you to write down all your anger, uh, lust, fear, and then you're gonna take one by one. Anger. Why do you quickly anger? Why do you think? And analyze that. Sit with it. Meditate with it for a while. Okay.
B-Pop says, much love, Mama Rico.
We love you too, Deepak. Um, so you sit with your anger. Why am I angry? Many times, some people, get angry because they want what they want and they want it right now. You know, and don't always get our way. That's not the way society works, right? Um, sit with it. Why? Because I want it right now. Be honest with yourself. The more honest you are with these topics, with these, Shelly, I don't know, my dog. This is going to help you in your spiritual journey. All right. If you slack off on one of them and you're not honest with yourself, guess what? You want to open up and align more with spirit, and if you already align with spirit, you know this is why you don't advance or you don't speak with spirit in the form that you want to, or advance in when you do a petition, you know this is not being heard because it's being blocked. It's being blocked by a demon. It's being blocked by a lower class spirit. You know why? Because they know where to hit you. They know your weakness is anger, so they're gonna attack that. Okay, the more you know about your anger, the more you know how to put that flame out. And it's not easy because I've had many years, and I'm not where I was before, but I'm not totally out the picture either. It still creeps in here and there, but I recognize it when it comes. And that's my point, for you to recognize when you get angry, recognize when you get lonely, depressed. I fear. Why do you fear? Fear is because you don't know, you're not sure. you know Write these down and sit with it. When we do our meditation sessions, this is what where you're gonna work this out, okay, and let it go, okay, and let it go. Maybe something from your past, someone, you know, uh, um, you say makes you feel this way, but I say no, okay, because we're the one that dictate how we're gonna feel. We allow this energy to come towards us. And if we want to go into the spiritual form, if we want to speak to spirit, we must cancel out um, these feelings, so the demons, the lower class spirits, don't have any ammunition to get to us, because they're already here, and they do still come. Okay, I don't care who says the highest one that they free from any demons. No, they're not. No, they're not. Okay, the only thing that highest person in the ranks, okay, in the spirituality world, knows how to cut it off, again, by not allowing these things to happen. There's been many people that they get sick all of a sudden, and they go to a doctor, and this has happened to me. I'm speaking truth. I'm speaking by example. You know, I've gone to the doctor, and they don't find anything wrong with me. Meantime, I'm aching, and I'm gushing, and I'm, coughing a lung out, and the doctor says, "Oh, you healthy." You know, I come um, and do a spiritual uh, bath, or I speak to a spiritual person, and they will tell me, you're feeling like this because spirit that is on you. You know, but again, when you know yourself, when you recognize this is not normal, and not doubt yourself, you'll know, instantly. Okay. Um, yeah. So it's very important for you to do those steps. You know, and as I said, we'll do some meditations, and we'll do meditations for aligning yourselves, and letting go, which is more important. You know, and yes. Punk Bronx. So
Chat.
huh?
I'm just watching the chat because in the beginning you had like five five people, and then went to 13. Keeps going up, down, up, down.
All right.
Now it's back to three.
So the most important thing is here, you canceling out that does not serve you any longer. Okay. And I could give you a whole spoonful of other stuff, but what sense does that make, for me to gather, fill your head, or fill your plate up, and you won't know which one to pick. You know, we all have to start at some point. You know, and it's like I said before, many people want to fly without learning how to walk. You know, and I have my broomstick. I could fly, but you, I didn't fly. I wasn't born flying. I had to crawl, and then I walked. You know, same scenario. You know, so you know.
Ha ha ha, red eyes. Got this time.
Beef up. I got electrical broom.
It's called a
2025.
Swiffer.
It's called a Swiffer. I'm making jokes, but this is true. You know, many people just want to sit in front of a table and speak with spirit and not know the difference between a demon speaking to you or we speak we say in Spanish bulon, you know, is like a trickster spirit, you know, that will sit there and fool you, yeah, fool you. Yeah. Totally look like your loved one or a pleasant angel and it's not, you know. So, you know, many times we have to take our time with this. Take our time. And this doesn't only help you in the spiritual form, it helps you in the physical form also, you know. Um, getting to know, you know, your your um your negative characteristic. Oh, I don't have any. Uh, I'm sure you have one or two.
Jade, Big Pops, Jay's Family Gaming says, hello.
Hi, welcome in.
Big Pop says, acting, but not knowing what it means, yes.
Exactly, exactly. You know, there's many people that sit and don't know why they angry or don't know why they feel so lonely, you know, in a room full of people, you know. And these are actual feelings and emotions, you know, that many people get lost in. You know, they find no will to pull themselves out, you know. So I'm constantly, you know, still um, again I'm much better than I was 20, 30 years ago. But you know, by the grace of God, um, but you know, this still creeps in. And again, if you don't work on it, if you don't, you know, recognize, how are you gonna recognize who you're speaking to? Even a human being, you know. How many times someone can, beautiful, I love you, oh, I'm gonna take care of you, and then you get together with this person, and this person is ASSS, whole. Repop, yes, sir. You know, it could be a female too. It's not only men, you know. But you know, again, when you work on self, when you keep your eyes on self, you know, you'll be able to recognize that other person, you know, before you get into these messes, you know. It's like some people say, you know, the red flag. You know how many times I missed the red flag? I missed the red flag like 50 million thousand times. You know, today I'm much better, you know. Today I'm much better, you know. Now they just call me crazy. But I tell them the truth, you know. Yeah, I tell them the truth, and the truth is not easy to swallow. Yeah, it's just like facing yourself. It's not easy to look at yourself, you know. But that's what's it. So thank you for stopping in. You know, I praise my Poke Card community so much, and you guys always um, re-uplift me. You know, you guys are fantastic, and I appreciate you guys so much. I'm almost at 300, so like, share, and hurry up, share.
1,000.
Share it out, share it out.
She'll be like, she'll be like, you get a broom, you get a broom. Everybody go fly.
I'm giving out pucker.
Chopsticks.
I'm giving out pucker up lessons and broomsticks. So come on, share out. Thursday we're going to party. I'll be back. Yeah. Um, so that was the lesson for today. So, um, I can't stress it more to keep your eyes on self and keep your eyes on self, and work on self before you want to point the finger at someone else, right? It's like and I said I wasn't gonna speak about it, but you know, everybody in in all types of religion, you know, um, there's always a fight, and it's one God, one path, one way, you know, but everybody has the right God, everybody has the right, way of praising. And instead of focusing on how I'm praying to Lord Jesus, you know, lift up spirit, focus on what you're doing, you know. There's only one judge here, you know. And the day that I meet him, that's when I'll be judged, you know. Not by who said I can't do that because I'm not initiated. I can't do that because, I'm double worshiping, you know. No, I'm not stressing that and neither should you.
Hebrew says we are all one family. He who wants
He needs reading glasses.
You can't read the chat.
division, dividance.
You need younger eyes.
Yeah, no, it's so true. It's it's like there's different nationalities, there's different languages, you know, but one God, you know, one God. The Chinese might um, pray in their language and I pray in my language. Which one is right? You know, they both right. It's your intention. It's what's in your heart. You know, but it's okay. The point here, today's lesson is, to keep to work on self, and then after you work on self, then we could turn that third eye outward and deal with people, you know, with spirit. You know, can't deal with spirit if you don't know yourself. Because I'm telling you, these demons, these lower class spirits will um, feed off of that. Okay, they will feed off of that, and they'll hang on to you like white on rice. White, rice ain't white, right? I was gonna say something else, but I'm gonna be nice. But you get what I'm saying, They won't leave you alone. They'll stick like glue on you. So, and with that, I guess I'm going to bid you a blessed day, blessed evening. Thank you for joining Mama Beyonce and Uncle Rico in the background.
Hey.
I don't think they wanted to hear you.
He's so excited.
So enthusiastic.
He's so division.
So dividing division.
He's trying to figure out how to use the broom. But seriously, my lovelies, thank you for joining us. Let me not drop my dog. And my dog Butter.
And your co-host, you forgot about your co-host.
My co-host.
Both bellies and belly.
She was staring at the camera.
She was the whole time.
It's
Yeah.
a miracle.
For part two, we'll do some meditations and we'll take it from there. Okay, make your list and start analyzing. You know the whys. Okay, we need to recognize our points. Why are we angry? Why are we depressed? You know, there is a reason. You have to dig deep. Okay, and don't put it on someone else. Oh, my wife didn't cook the chicken I wanted. No, no, no. You can't do that. You got to keep the focus on you. Okay, my lovelies, be blessed and be well. I am your host, and my name is Sandra. Stay tuned for part two.
Somebody said, everybody comment smooches to win chopstick. Who wrote that?
Who wrote that? Listen,
Well, Daddy, was it you?
yeah,
It
it
probably
probably was.
Because that's always something Daddy will write.
Pug Bronx, aka what's your name again? Uncle
Smooches.
Rico and my PokeCard community. Thank you so much, B Pop, and
All the new subscribers.
all my new subscribers,
There's some
old,
new, I never seen them before.
yeah. Welcome, welcome, and
Don't be afraid to leave a comment.
yeah, you hear the echo in the back. Leave me a comment. Speak about if you have any questions. If you don't want to leave it here, you can leave it in the comment box when the video re-uploads,
So send your email.
or send me an email. I hear echo. You know, again, there's no silly questions. You know, we're here to learn. We're here
Just
to
don't
learn
ask
from
about
another.
riches.
Just don't ask about my debit card number, okay? My bank card number. Don't do that.
She's prepaid.
I give you everything else, but not my debit card.
Prepaid.
My cash app number. Yeah, yeah. But seriously, yeah, we have to joke because we have to laugh and be silly. Well, mostly Bronx be silly, but
I'm losing subscribers. I'm losing my mind.
anyway, my lovelies, be blessed and be well. And come on, smooches.
Get the chopsticks
Oh
ready.
wait, I can't turn it off that way.
You could do it. You could do it.
No, I can't. Smooches later.
Daddy.
Switch camera.
All right,
Switch
Sandra,
camera.
go ahead.
Mute microphone.